What's up, you guys? So this time, you already know that the water pump is fixed and everything, so now I'm actually going to go ahead and replace the valve cover gasket on this. And I have a new valve cover. It is painted gray. It's going to look sweet, even though the red looks awesome, but it's just kind of beat up and everything, so I'd rather just kind of sand this one down, prime it, and sand this one down and then powder coat it something else, but we'll see. I'll just go ahead and save this just in case if that valve cover goes bad. But the reason why I'm going to replace the valve cover gasket is, you can see it's so much silicone gasket put onto here, and it's actually seeping through a little bit. But I don't know why they would add that much. Either they reused the wrong gasket or the gasket ripped or something, but I don't understand for that at all. I mean, this is just excessive use of the silicone gasket. So I'm going to go ahead and remove it. What I'm going to do right now is remove this. I never had this on my old pulsar, the canister and everything, but I'm going to go ahead and remove this. I'm going to remove this 10mm bolt right here, remove this line and everything, so I have enough space to work with and to actually reach the other bolts that are on top of the valve cover. So, and then also one thing I've learned is that also removing these two bolts that are holding these lines right here and everything, so I just have more space to get into that. But yeah, I'll go ahead and walk through it and then keep you posted on the updates. Alright, you guys, so I want to go ahead and remove the vacuum lines that are right here that are blocking the way of some valve cover bolts right there. That's really the only pain there is, because they are so either they've never been touched or anything, and they're really hard to get off, but it is possible. So I want to go ahead and remove that already, remove the spark plug wires. I'm also going to replace the spark plugs all at once with some NGKs and some new spark plug wires. So go ahead and replace all that at once. And then the order you want to go with this in removing the valve cover, it is going to be with this one right here, bolt number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Now, some of you may argue to just remove them in whatever order. I'd rather just follow the way. I don't know if you would say this is the right way, but I would just rather follow that right way and then reinstall it the right way as well, just to make sure everything is even. Alright, I'll keep you posted. Alrighty, you guys, so I want to go ahead and put the other valve cover on. As you can see, powder coated gray, and it just looks cleaner. I love this. At first I was contemplating if I really wanted to do it, but you know, it actually looks really good. I prefer this in the red because everyone has the red and some powder coated a different color, but this came with the car. The importer was really kind enough to let me keep the other valve cover that was on, so I want to go ahead and exchange it after I saw how much silicone gasket that the previous owner put. It was excessive, and honestly it was seeping through, so now it's much cleaner and I bolted it down correctly. So the way you want to do it to bolt it down, it's going to be this one first. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Once again, a lot of people, they just kind of bolt it down, whatever, but I'd rather just do this correctly because I didn't want to just bolt it down, and next thing you know, one side is uneven and the other side is good and it's seeping through, whatever. So what I did first is, of course, I put the new valve cover on, and I got a bit of oil and just kind of circled around it and everything, go through with oil. So as you can see, the oil is kind of seeping through, but that's only because I was going through the gasket with oil. But it's pretty on there tight, and I went over like 4 times, not over tighten it, but just tight enough with one hand to the point where you really can't turn it anymore. So once again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it all back together now. Gonna see about this hose right here, because this hose is ripped a little bit towards that. I accidentally, so I'm gonna go ahead and maybe cut it. Hopefully that it still works and that it has enough length. So yeah, be right back. So this is the final result of switching the valve covers and everything. As you can see, much cleaner look and everything, especially with the black intercooler piping, the spark plug wires being red, and then also, as you can see right there, it's hiding underneath the intercooler piping, but the old school HKS sequential blow-off valve. It sounds amazing, really amazing, with all those turbo noises, I swear. I will have a cabin video of me driving the car to work, and you'll hear some blow-off valve noises. I will try to get some drive-bys and everything in this car soon, hopefully. It is really getting cold out there now, so unfortunately I don't have a garage to work on this car, but you will see more videos now. But here's the end result. Looks really clean in my opinion. I love the gray and the red combo. Gray, red, and black combo looks amazing, and I'm just really satisfied with it. So here's the end result, and a much cleaner engine bay.